James Miller, and it's Sunday at Gen Con. Has it been pretty busy for you?
Yes, it's been pretty busy today. We've been doing good. We do a large number of map products. We have a few other written products. Right here is our actual newest product. It's our first of the steampunk airships. We'll have 2 more of these, and then we're going to start doing some magical ships on top of that.
Magical flying airships or
Yes.
surface ships? Okay.
Actually, we're going to do a little bit of everything. With Scrying Eye Games, we try to fill in all the gaps for all the games. We don't care what the genre is. If it's a map, we'll make it.
Okay, and you were telling me these maps are single-sided.
Correct. Our topo tile sets are all designed so they're as modular as possible. Here is the forest road set. You get a set of 30 sheets, and the top 2-inch strip you cut off, and we call those the fiddly bits. That gives you the ability to move all the pieces around as you see fit, so you'd have an ongoing battle. Then the fiddly bits you add in, so you'd have your wreckage, you'd have your cave entrances. Also, in this one's case, we have the dungeon entrance. This dungeon entrance matches up with our modular topo tile dungeon set. The dungeon sets, we have 3 different ones. This one here is the sewer. It has transition pieces that kick into the sand, grass, and water, and this will also match up with the upcoming river set. When we're done, we'll have a total of 120 sets covering all genres and covering all possible configurations.
So if you're a role-playing games GM or just a player and you want that other additional setting, you guys give an alternative to what's out there and maybe some different things. Are there anything that you can point to that's pretty unique? I mean, the water whirlpool. I'm not really familiar with a whirlpool, and I see one right here. Are there any other things that are fairly unique to your company?
Pretty much, the one thing that we really want to stress is everything that we have is as reusable as possible. There's a lot of good companies out there that do some really beautiful work, but their maps don't mesh up. We want everything that we do to mesh. We want to make sure that you're going to get the most bang for your buck. If you bought a map set and you've only used it once, either we failed somewhere or you need to gain more.
Okay, and these cost $20?
Okay, it varies. Most of these are going to be $20 for the 30-page sets, but if you buy the smaller 10-page editions, they're $8.99.
So here I see a modern world or setting.
Modern sewer set.
Okay.
This was actually not done by me. This was done by one of our other artists.
So if you have a modern SWAT police team, zombie, survival, horror, you could play it on these?
Yes. As far as I know, we actually have the only modern zombie apocalypse map sets available. It's the Roads to Nowhere set. We're going to have at least 10 of these different sets. Here you've got the urban crawl set. We're going to have a highway set. We're going to have quite a few modern, let's see, a modular shopping mall, modular office building. I already said military. It's, we've got so much. It's like I said, we've got 120 of these sets lined up.
Do you have a secondary product line that has 1.5-inch scale?
We actually do, but those are only available as PDFs over on RPG Now.
Okay, people print them out themselves.
Correct.
On what weight of cardstock do you recommend?
I always suggest at least 80 pound, and if it's going to be something that you're going to use static, mount it on poster board, or not poster board, but on foam core.
Foam core.
Yeah. Protect your investment. You've spent the money for the printing. You've spent the money on the paper. So go ahead and mount it permanent.
And what are these products behind you over here?
Back here we've got, unfortunately we're out of some of these. We've got our interiors. So you've got a selection of fantasy interiors. We're going to expand this to modern and to neo-future. We have a license with Campaign Cartographers, Pro Fantasy people. Ralph does a fantastic job, so we're doing some of his maps. We always have convention specials at all the conventions that we're at. Here are the modular towers. The modular towers are designed so that every single one of these sets, you can swap the levels.
I see. Okay.
You've got
You're not just buying the front. There are some things clipped together here.
Oh,
so,
correct.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, these are 5-sheet sets. So here you're getting the Mage's Tower. Here is the Wizard's Tower. We have a Signal Tower. So let's say that you've got a wizard who has a bell in his tower. He's got a mine entrance, and there's a garrison in there. Just swap out the pieces that you need, and use them for your adventures.
I have to be honest, James. There goes my whole line of printed tiles terrain idea. So you have a desert?
We've got a desert. In fact, Rick was just working on a painted desert set.
Okay, so I think you're taking care of it with the 120 planned ones. I mean, you have laid out, mapped out of what you want the 120 to be?
Yes.
Okay, and then maybe you could even do more after that.
We can easily do more. Everybody keeps giving us new ideas.
So what's the primary way for people to get these products?
Go to our website, www.scryingeye.com.
Okay, great. So James, one of the things that you left out in a pretty big kind of cool thing is you have a license.
Yes, we have a license for Mongoose Traveler, so we're producing Mongoose Traveler starships. We're going to produce at least 10 of the Cannon starships, and we've got a small lineup of our own custom designs that we're going to do. In fact, I'm getting beaten over the head to get some of those done, because it's actually one of our bigger sellers on RPG now. It is our biggest seller. I can show you the ships right here.
Yeah, please do.
All right. Here's your standard Far Trader. It's a little sleazy, nasty one here. This is a SD police cutter. A lot of the Judge Dredd people are also using this as a judge transport. Standard Traveler Type S Scout. This is the backbone of almost all of your Traveler adventures. And we have a free trader. Everybody, if anybody's ever played Traveler, this is also one of the standards.
So someone could just mount this on mat board,
yes.
right, and just double-sided, or they maybe do want to look at the top of their ship because they're getting boarded or invaded or something.
Correct. Actually, what we want to do is we want to actually build a set of platforms so that you can, if you've got boarding actions, then you can actually play on all of the levels at the same time. But every group is going to do something a little different.
It sure makes me want to play Traveler.
Okay. And in fact, we can't even put the subsidized merchant over here on a board and bring it to the conventions because it's too big. It's actually about 3.5 feet long.
Wow. Okay, and so with this, you have a couple more coming out?
Oh yeah, we've got at least 20 more ships. So we love our Traveler. We always have. I've been playing since 1976 when the original rules came out.
Great. Thanks, James.
Thank you.